sign-up patron here at Number 6 with Cheese, just like Garrett Lenox. You get to pick where we go. And today, we're headed to Poké. It's like deconstructed sushi bowls. Very big in Hawaii.
There are all kinds of variations for all kinds of cuisines, and one of the trendiest right now, Poké bowls. It was one of the hottest items for delivery last year.
So we're gonna go there. We've never done one on this show before. Raw fish, rice, veggies. Sounds like Corey Wagner. Antonyms. We'll see you soon. All right, Sixers, 2 Poké bowls for Garrett Lenox & Co. Acquired jump cut. Man, we haven't had a cold fish day in a long time on this channel.
Just something about the idea of eating something burrito shaped and it being cold really weirds me out.
Sushi burrito. Cheers.
Right. I feel just as uncomfortable as I thought I would.
All right, Sixers, Corey Wagner, second angle.
Bowl, rice, sauce, onions, jalapenos, crunchy onions, scallions, chicken, done.
Yeah, you can go there and get no fish, which Corey is finding a way to snag that chicken, dude. Beef mode. Getting beefy, not beef. Like you're getting beefy.
Look at him trying to fucking
backpedal. Beef. Backpedal. Get beef. Get beefy. Backpedal.
Houston, we have a problem.
That looks really good though, dude.
Do you need me to say rolling?
Yes.
Action.
Oh, okay. All right, here we got my Poké bowl. Corey's a little stronger than I am, so I gotta use like my. I gotta use my full body to open it. Yeah. All right, so I went pretty similar to Corey, but instead of getting chicken, I got some avocado here too. You can see the scallions and the jalapenos. But in the fish in here.
What are you moving around so much?
Sorry. So this is.
Love of Christ! I'm trying to do a second angle over here.
Scallops.
You can't talk with your hands.
Scallops, shrimp, spicy tuna, and then I got the Poké sauce.
Wow.
So ours a little different.
Whoa. Look at this different angles, dude. Got up on that angle, but it didn't see that coming. Did you see this one coming?
No.
Whoa.
And Garrett Lenox just puked.
Holy shit! So sorry.
There's so many of our fans right now that are so grossed out that we're eating this, I guarantee. I think like sushi grade fish freaks a lot of people out.
Yeah, dude.
All right, Garrett, this is for you, my dude.
We're best friends. I love you, my dude.
Haven't had a Poké bowl in so long.
Dude, so lucky.
Oh, look at that shrimp. All right, Poké. There's 3 of these in the city.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh man, it's so cold. Why is it so cold?
So if you're new to the show, Corey's not the biggest fan of foods that could be warm that are cold.
I'm really weird about cold food.
I know.
Like pizza, like people who eat cold pizza, I can't do it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it is. It's like a mental thing, I think, 90% of it.
This is another thing I hate. And it doesn't have to do with the Poké bowl. It has to do with like a lot of ramen places do this too. Mm-hmm. Can you kind of pre-mix my ingredients? I don't like all my onions are here.
Yep.
All my scallions are there. All my jalapenos are here. And they give me a bowl that's not big. If I try to stir this, it falls out.
Yeah.
It's just not smart. And it's not just like specific to the Poké thing, because that happens every time we get ramen.
I agree 100%. That's a really good point. Put it in a bigger bowl.
You had to have that big stuff.
Yeah, either bigger bowl or pre-mix it for me, dudes. Yeah, I just don't get this stuff. The chicken.
So the chicken's cold too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rice is hot or warm.
Yeah, I absolutely love stuff like this. I love Poké bowls so much.
You would.
You have no skills and you're a loser.
I know. It's such a like, of course I would, right?
Mm-hmm. You look like you would go like take your dog for a walk with some like super expensive sunglasses on, get an overpriced frappuccino,
right? Mm-hmm.
And then stop lunch or somewhere for a Poké bowl. Talk about finances or something with somebody, and then have like one IPA at night and be like, well, that was a fun day.
And I also say things like, I'm gonna turn in.
Yeah.
So it'll be a little darker here in the kitchen.
Or me, it's more like wake up, rip a bong. If I'm going outside, it's to like stumble to a greasy burger place, and then I'm just gonna instantly start drinking. And I'll turn in early, but for me, turning in early is passing out.
Yeah.
Just drank too many beers.
I didn't say this, do you remember when we last had some char roe?
Oh yeah, what is that, fish egg?
Yeah, Alinea video.
So what are we starting out? This is the first course.
So this is Bliss Char Roe. Oh, this is crazy. Cheers.
It tastes like, whoa. What's the stuff you put on Easter egg to make it, like vinegar? It tastes like vinegar.
Visually, it looks amazing.
I know, it's even, I think it's better than the Alinea Char Roe.
Really?
I like it smaller like that. I like how fine it is.
Do they call it Charo because they don't want to call it fish egg?
Yeah.
It makes sense. You can't go around calling fish egg. People aren't gonna buy it.
Char Roe, like I'd have no idea that was like caviar.
Yeah, it sounds like a town in France.
Yeah, I live in Char Roe, France. It's a good place, dude. Very progressive.
Je m'appelle Claude.
Je découpe plow.
I wish I would have tried a different sauce too.
I think I have had spicy mayo on it before.
It doesn't taste like mayo to me. Like the spiciness has a flavor that takes over.
Do you want to try some of mine?
Yes.
Sauce all kind of fell to the bottom, but you should get some on that rice. At least for a flavor profile of the sauce. It's almost like a soy sauce a little bit.
What sauce did you get?
Just the Poké sauce.
I think that's a little bit better than this. This spicy mayo has like a really sushi flavor to it, which I just don't really want with this, with chicken. It's like a little too much.
A little too much,
Mm-hmm. This actually isn't so bad. I got used to it.
Yeah, I feel like you're doing a good job.
Probably wouldn't get it, but I could see how like people would be in the mood for it.
It's like not heavy. On a hot day, you could have something like this and you don't feel like weighed down by it. It's like it's a fresh, doesn't make you feel all like greasy and gross after, you know? Like, sometimes that's just worth it. Sometimes you got something to do later.
Yeah, I got shit to do too. I got shit to do like tomorrow. Got dreams and stuff.
Also seems like, we talked about this in a recent video, things that I think I can make at home super easy, I tend to like score smaller because when I go out, part of it is like, I don't want the pain in the ass of cooking at home.
Right.
And since I have a rice maker, I mean, this is kind of like the meals I make, I just heat it up more.
I do all bowls too, yeah, absolutely.
And it's just like rice and chicken's so easy and cheap to make at home.
Yeah.
That's like part of my like, I'm like, well, I mean, I can cut up onions. As a matter of fact, I always have a little sandwich baggie full of cut up onions in my fridge at all times.
100%. And from my perspective, like, I don't ever buy sushi grade scallops, shrimp, and tuna.
Right.
So this is worth like,
way
this
different.
is also only like 11 bucks.
This is probably the same?
Yeah, they're both like 11 bucks, which I think is pretty good for like a pan-Asian, I don't know, there's a lot going on. It's like in there, it's like a Chipotle or Subway style of this. You know, we all know what it is. Like, point at stuff you want and hope that you got it right. And maybe you get the person that day that's kind of crazy with the scooper.
Yep. To your point, makes way less sense to get this for chicken. Way more sense to get something like this for the fish, because like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I always have chicken at home. I never have like you said, sushi quality fishes at home. Which, how do they have it? Where are they getting that out of Lake Michigan?
Yeah, there's got a net down there, just east of us. We catch everything at Belmont Harbor.
Yikes.
Yeah, that'd be gross. Those are some mutated fish.
Yeah, I've seen some fat kids swimming in there about a week ago. They look like you were sweating too. I don't want to eat no fish on kid sweat.
It's impressive to be swimming and sweating. You know, normally the water, you kind of blends together.
Buddy!
Sixer sauce, by the way, in here. Another
Excellent.
food, I've never tried Sixer sauce on sushi grade fish. Endorse. My own product. It does work with fish though.
Endorse my own product.
The spicy tuna's got some good heat to it.
Yeah, plus those jalapenos, my jalapenos actually have decent heat, so I wonder if that's like
Yeah.
mixing and adding the heat.
When I was in Hawaii 2 years ago, I ate a lot of those. That was every meal I was like, give me more rice and sushi grade tuna, dude.
I would be much more apt to get that because I feel like A, I like to travel and do what you're supposed to do in places that you travel.
Right.
B, I feel like they actually are getting their fish fresh. We're in the
100%.
in the dead center middle of the country.
Yeah.
A little bit more worried about
It was funny, like one time I tried to order the sushi grade salmon and they were like, no, get the tuna. Because salmon comes from the other part of the world. They're like, we get all the tuna here, get it. And oh my God, like if you don't like fish and you try sushi grade tuna from Hawaii, you like fish now. It's like it's a different food.
Yeah.
It's like not even the same consistency. It's not all fishy smelling and tasting.
Works.
I don't know, dude, but they're literally doing God's work over there on those islands.
Never been because I'm poor, but I believe you.
Yeah, I'm right.
Drifting around, you know, getting in touch with the ocean and stuff. It's really pleasant.
Okay, so Garrett, who suggested we do this place, so he had it for the first time 6 months ago, wasn't a fish guy. He was in the hospital for a heart condition. He gets released, he's waiting for his ride, he's starving. He sees a Poké place, he's never had it, doesn't even really know what it is, goes in, falls in love with it.
Falls in love with it.
And now is a huge Poké dude. Also, probably better for your heart than most foods.
I have to imagine.
Just probably don't eat it when you're pregnant, but Garrett luckily wasn't pregnant at that moment.
You can't?
Raw fish is terrible for you when you're pregnant.
Why?
Don't know. I just always hear white people yelling about it.
Whoa, that's cool.
My grandma smoked 2 packs a day with my mom and uncle. My grandma, I'm sure, drank every night too.
Let us know if you guys have had Poké. Before we dive into the rating system of it, let's go ahead and do a shout out. Merch shout out, merch shout out, merch shout out. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a website on number6withcheese.com. You can buy stuff off there to support the show. Shirts, hot sauce, koozies, tons of awesome stuff. When you buy stuff, we say your name. You buy more than one item, we say your name faster. You sign up for the subscription service where you get this every month. We say your name instantly, dude. Anyways, 2 names. Merch shout out number 1 goes to a dear friend, my best friend's little sister, so therefore also my best friend, Kelsey Maxwell. Kelsey's a Michigan State girl.
Dumb.
She bought the subscription service.
We probably tricked her into getting it.
So she gets a bottle every single month for 25% off the retail price. So Kelsey, I love you and thank you.
Yeah. My cousin's going to Michigan State. I once ate some of his cheesy potatoes and he cried. So
yeah, well, Michigan State people are very fragile. They're like China. All right, you proved your point, ass.
You think you'll ever win a national championship in football?
No. Next question.
Merch shout out number 2 goes to Mr. Robert Wood. Woo! Robert also signed up for the hot sauce subscription service. I hope you're loving it. We're about to be sending you a new hot sauce every single month. Pretty dope move. We're sending that to Minnesota.
Oh yeah. Number6withcheese.com. Buy something off the site, support the show, support creators, support small people like us. Well, I'm small, he's normal sized.
Did we mention that you do save money? That you get 25% off?
I did mention it, yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Clean the fat out of your ears.
You can't get the fat out of your ears and listen, then why am I here?
Next Thursday, Patreon Live. If you want to send in questions for a Q&A, text it to us.
Sweaty.
312-818-82.
I put it here so you don't have to, whatever that was.
That was real words.
Yeah, text the questions, and on the 20th, we're going to do a live show to the $10 and up patrons. All right, let's go ahead and rate the Poké Bowl. Let's see here, okay, out of 5.
Oh, how about Bill Parcells? You know what isn't Poké sometimes?
The one I had, tuna.
Motherfucking tuna, bro.
You gotta be able to laugh at yourself a little bit now.
Out of 5, Bill Parcells. How many Bill Parcells do you give the Poké Bowl that you created here today? About 11 bucks, 3 scoops of the protein based on the price, Corey.
If you want to skip forward to Sean's, it's going to be much more accurate because like we said, I don't normally do these types of things. Right at the gates, I'll say, for sure don't do the chicken. I thought it was actually pretty decent with the chicken, but like I said, you can just basically do it at home.
Yeah.
So like where Sean's version, you're not having tuna just laying around your house, so it makes a lot more sense to like go out and make an event out of getting it with like actual fish in it, where it's like, it's not really much of an event to get rice and chicken. That's like damn near the easiest thing you could have sitting around your kitchen, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's still like, tasted pretty good. I liked like the freshness of it was dope. I'm gonna be really lenient with it just because I know I'm just a dummy when it comes to this type of stuff, so no point in just being rude when you know that you're not educated about something. You might as well like shade to being nicer about it. But I'll say that was like, if you're into this type of stuff, like, you know, those people who eat leaves and whatnot.
Yeah, weirdos.
Weirdos, if you're into that type of stuff, then like, I guess that's probably like, dude, that's probably like a 20 to them, but like maybe I'll say like a 4.
Whoa, okay. Yeah,
I don't know.
I didn't know what you were gonna say. Like,
I don't know what I just said. I don't even know if anything I said made sense. I'm not used to eating fresh stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so when I was in Hawaii, obviously like that's the epitome of what you can get. So like nothing on the mainland I feel like is ever gonna be that. So that's the 5 to me, you know?
Call it the mainland.
That's what they do out there in the
You effing loser. You're one of those guys, you go to Hawaii for one trip and you're like, oh, I'm back in the mainland. You're one of those. I bet
the contiguous United States of America.
I bet when you came back from Australia, yes, that's another place he's traveled to.
Yeah.
I bet you were one of those people who would say all kinds of annoying ass. You basically pretend like you're Australian when you came back.
I absolutely did, yeah, for sure.
Back in the mainland, bro. Do you start surfing over there, bro?
Don't try to surf. Don't do it.
Hate you. So up here, so right now we're like right at like Belmont and Halstead, Belmont and Clark. There's a place called Aloha Poké. I used to live right up there. That was my go-to spot. So I'm kind of more so comparing like that to another place that a bunch of white people started.
20 yards down the road.
Yeah, they're like competitors.
Yeah, dude.
That was way better than Aloha Poké.
Whoa.
The freshness of the fish. I gotta imagine they probably get the fish from the same place. So it's the preparation and everything that's going on that needs to happen. The prices.
That guy had a CYO shirt on. I haven't seen a CYO shirt. That was like a thing when I was a kid. That's what our sports is all, the CYO, Catholic Youth
He looks like he was literally taken out of the 80s and dropped here, and he's just running back to the 80s.
He looks like he's wearing the same track outfit, basically, that one of the competitors in Juno would wear.
Juno! Oh my God, whatever you're about to say, I was about to be like, it's kind of like Juno. Oh my God, Michael Cera?
Michael Cera, dude.
Man, now I just want to go home and watch Juno.
Such a good flick.
I was gonna give that, I think that one up there was like a 3. I'm gonna go 3.5.
Wow.
It's like, it's good poke. Like, if that's something you enjoy or you like raw fish and you want to try it, I think you'd like this place.
Not as good as the islands, though, bro.
Dude, the mainland can't. What do they do shaka? Yeah, they do shaka on the.
You call it shaka?
That's what the S-H-A-K-A, shaka.
Did you come back and start saying that? You doing the shaka?
Yeah.
People like, oh, I thought it was hang loose or something. You'd be like, shaka, bro.
Shaka, dude.
I went to Hawaii, it's shaka.
Yeah. So you know how on the mainland they give the shocker?
God, I hate
In Hawaii, girls like the shaka.
You found, that's the most levels I've been able to hate you. Is that one?
Yeah.
That was like a lot of different levels.
I peeled the onion, all the onion back, and at the core was just this hatred that is unprecedented.
You mixed like 4 or 5 different things I hate about you into one condensed sentence. It was actually pretty impressive.
You're gonna hate the way I end this video.
I can't wait.
Mahalo.